Every Christmas, amidst the joy and celebration, there are stories that remind us why we give, stories that move us, challenge us, and inspire us to act. This is one such story. In Kasur, Punjab, our partner, the Edge Foundation, met a family whose resilience and faith touched our hearts deeply. Parvez Masih, the head of the family, had been unwell for years, unable to work or provide for his wife, Sarafin, and their 5 children. Sarafin shared her daily struggle, working in the fields for less than £2 a day when work was available. Her meagre earnings couldn't cover their daily meals, let alone Parvez's expensive medical treatments. When their home collapsed during the monsoon, the family was left with no choice but to create a makeshift shelter. The biting December cold was unforgiving, and their future seemed bleak.
For over a year, my husband has been paralyzed and our financial situation has been dire. I work in the fields to provide for my children, but my daily wage of 500 rupees is not enough to cover both household expenses and my husband's medical treatment. He requires costly injections, but affording them has never been within our reach. We were living in a fragile hut that barely withstood strong winds and rain. The uncertainty of our shelter added to our daily struggles. When I reached out for help, Christian NGOs stepped forward and built us a proper home, giving my family a safe place to live, especially during the harsh winter. I'm profoundly grateful for their generosity. They not only put a roof over my children's heads, but also gave us hope for a better future.
But hope has a way of showing up when we least expect it. After delivering Christmas aid, our team returned to visit Sarafin's family. She shared their dream of completing their home, a dream that had remained out of reach for years. In that moment, we knew we had to act. We committed to finishing their house, giving them a safe and secure place to call home. Within days, the transformation began. Brick by brick, their new home rose, a testament to the power of compassion. For Sarafin and her children, it was more than a structure. It was hope, stability, and a chance at a better life. Parvez, still recovering from his illness, couldn't hold back his tears. Building a house was beyond our imagination, he said, but you made it happen.
When my house collapsed due to heavy rain, I had no choice but to live in a small hut. Soon after, I suffered a paralysis attack that left me unable to work, making our situation even worse. My wife was the sole earner, working in the fields for a daily wage of 500 rupees, which was barely enough for food, let alone medical treatment. We always struggled to survive, and in such a situation, building a house seemed impossible. But by the grace of God, Christian organizations, Edge and CLAAS responded to our plea and built us a new home. Today, we have a safe and secure place to live, something we never thought possible. I am deeply grateful for their kindness and support. This is truly a dream come true, as we had lost all hope.
Sarafin echoed his gratitude. This is the most joyous Christmas we've ever had. Now my children and I can live in warmth and safety. The ability to transform despair into hope and darkness into light. To everyone who supports CLAAS, thank you for being part of this story. Your generosity is changing lives and creating futures filled with promise. Together, we can rewrite more stories like this. Join us today and be the light in someone's darkest hour.